Boom. Keep him coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sancho West, and welcome to the third place match between SaxPayne and Dunkin. This is the Bobbybarks tournament, and this is a 1v1 Last of Us style. You've been tuning in. A special shout out to Bobbybarks for getting me on this, and a special shout out to Bobby for getting this tournament going. Quarter 3 is just around the corner. There's going to be some couple of changes to the tournament. There's going to be no shorties, and I cannot wait to see what happens. Looks like SaxPayne's rocking the burst family. We got the burst rifle and the burst pistol. Dunkin and Saxy across each other right here. Lies little gopher hole action popping up into that. SaxPayne takes some damage. He's down to 20%. He's going to go ahead and mambo his way up to full health. Looks like Dunkin's rocking the semi-auto, popping in and out, getting another shot with a nice switch over to his 9mm. Now it's down to 20% himself. Dunkin and SaxPayne going back to point bomb after 3 out. Gets the smoke. He's going to go ahead and finish him off with some nice pot shots. Dunkin gets first on the board with a nice smoke play, taking advantage of SaxPayne aggressiveness. Let's go a little bit further more into the action. SaxPayne is right back at it again. They see each other again. Let's see what we got here. Another nice little dance, a little tango. Both of them are going back and forth. Dunkin going through the windowsill. And the pops right out. Gets 3 shots and just like that. 1 burst from Sax and 3 shots from Dunkin. The quick trigger of Dunkin getting him up 2-0 in this matchup. With about 13 seconds and 7 seconds, 13 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Dunkin going to hit this ambulance box. Another gets a couple shots with his 9mm. He's a little hurt right now. SaxPayne pushing him in. There he goes. A burst to the chest and down goes Dunkin. And SaxPayne cuts the lead down to 1. Dunkin right here coming right back into the fray. Sees a 24-hour right now. Both men are kind of using their cover very smartly. Nice headshot and wow. 2 tap down from Dunkin. And SaxPayne goes down in a fast heat with an excellent play from Dunkin. His shot is fine. It is true and it is on point. SaxPayne down 2. Another shot right there. SaxPayne is just unable to get these angles that Dunkin is finding. Nice little action right there. Finally able to get that burst action that he gets. And he is now cutting down the lead down to 1. It's still a close match here with 12 minutes and 2 seconds. We're going to go ahead and cut forward into the action with 11:36 to go. Oh, wow, bam! Nice little jump cut. He just magically jumped to right there. Dunkin taking advantage right now. He's going to go ahead and get the special execution, rack up them points, especially with the Lone Wolf added on top of that. And Dunkin is still maintaining that 2-point lead. SaxPayne got 1 little helmet armor and he got a 1-hit stick. Has a 1 upgraded burst rifle. Gets a shot in. Has the advantage right now. Oh my goodness. But some nice shots from Dunkin. Dunkin's accuracy is making this a difficult matchup for SaxPayne. Every moment that SaxPayne misses in that in-between those bursts. And all of a sudden like that. And thank you again, Bobby, for the loadout here, for the shout out right here. This is, again, doing the commentary. I really can appreciate it. You want to check me out, just go to Sancho West on YouTube, and I will be in the tournament in quarter 3. All right, let's keep going here. We got some double action on the sides here. Again, the accuracy going back and forth. 1 shot into the clavicle on SaxPayne. He's going to go ahead and push up and heal as he gets closer. SaxPayne. Oh, SaxPayne. They traded right there. The 1-hit stick. They both hit it at the same time, and no doubt in my mind that has to make SaxPayne upset. SaxPayne takes out his anger and gets a nice 1 burst against Dunkin. Not happy about losing that 1v1 1-hit stick trade. And just like that, Dunkin is up by 2 still. Dunkin getting some shots, and he's down. Wow. Almost 0%. Takes advantage of SaxPayne aggressiveness. No doubt still feeling that pain, that frustration from that 1-hit stick exchange. SaxPayne and Dunkin is still going at it right here in mid. SaxPayne looking for those edges, looking for the corners here on the sides. Jumps right over the windowsill, thinking about jumping back. Still has a 1-hit stick in his back pocket, but bam! A nice simple 1 burst from the rifle, and just like that, down goes Dunkin. getting dunked on by that one burst, and is back down to a 2-point lead. Let's go over to Duncan's score. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left. They both have shivs. I'm not quite sure, so he's going to do some smoke shivs probably. He has 2 in his back pocket, dodges a molly, has a smoke shiv out just in case Snacks again gets close, throws out the smoke, doesn't get any kind of coughing, no whooping cough from SaxPayne. He's smartly staying away, knowing that's what he wants, and just like that, bam! Down he goes. Another quick burst from SaxPayne. Don't see any kind of heavy weapons purchasables in his back pocket right now. Ooh, 2 shots and Sax is in trouble. Duncan's accuracy, again, I cannot stress, it's putting a lot of pressure on SaxPayne, making him be in the in-between. When he wants to push forward, he gets hit with the smoke. When he stays away, the Duncan semi-auto goes to play. Let's go ahead and go to another dual screen here. Both men are sitting at right back. We won at the van, the SaxPayne at the van, and Duncan at the 24-hour. SaxPayne is looking for that quick shot. He's popping in and out of action. Both men are just so good at their movement. Their movement is astounding, and it's keeping them. You have to be very, very smart with when you're going to shoot, because if not, the other enemy is going to take advantage. That's why you see this popping in and out action. But it looks like Duncan's going to a nice little flank, but Sax sees him with real quick with that listening mode. Duncan's retreating a little bit back into mid right now. SaxPayne not sure whether to go forward or not. He's keeping his distance. But again, we've noticed that the play between Duncan is just, you just got to be aggressive, but then be careful for that smoke. Knocks his armor off, jumps through the window, and gets hit with that one-hit stick. A little semi-revenge from SaxPayne, taking advantage of Duncan in that state. SaxPayne trying to take out the helmet, realizes he's going to go ahead and lose that opportunity to get that special execution. Duncan still up by 1 with 5 minutes and 44 seconds. Out goes the smoke. SaxPayne did not see him. Duncan cannot take advantage of that. Only gets 2 shots into him. Duncan then getting 2 shots, knocks off SaxPayne armor. SaxPayne is in trouble, going to get a re-heal. Duncan's at full health. Out goes the smoke. He takes a little 1 burst to the chest. He's almost down. Duncan healing. He's back to full health. Both men are back at it, going back at it, trading back and forth. Duncan taking advantage. Duncan gets those shots, could not get the helmet off like he wanted. Both men looking for that special down, taking out of that armor. Duncan getting those nice shots in. You got to be, when you're going against a burst player, you cannot miss, and Duncan's accuracy is keeping him standing up and not on all fours. SaxPayne down by 2. Got plenty of time to bring this back. He now has a fully upgraded burst rifle. This is where he could be very dangerous with the 1 burst. As you can see, he has the opportunity to get a couple bursts in, just cannot close with that second burst. A couple of shots in right now, a couple more shots in, trying to shoot through the window. That is possible, folks. Loses his armor. Well, he never had his armor, but he's getting some damage right now. Goes to his burst pistol, unable to close the 9mm, beats the burst pistol right there, and Duncan now goes back up by 2. Not looking for that execution. And I think that puts Duncan up by 3. Let's double check. Yes, Duncan is up by 3 after that exchange, and SaxPayne is running out of time. A 3-point lead in a 1v1 with a smart player. Either Duncan can run away, that knocks off the, does not knock the armor off, gets a couple of shots in the armor. Both men are just shooting between the creases. Duncan is in. Duncan's gonna go ahead and push SaxPayne, knowing that he's in trouble. Duncan's gonna actually go to the box, looking for some more ingredients, more ammo, get some more semi-auto. Gets a couple of shots in right now. Constantly, SaxPayne has to heal. So many med kits is used. So many first aid training ones used at work right now. Trying to take advantage of that burst pistol, but it's just not hitting. It's hitting the concrete walls. SaxPayne retreating, knowing that he does not have enough health kits right there. Gets another one right there. Duncan maybe a little bit too late to push upon this right now. Duncan goes for the smoke through the window. Doesn't get the thing. It pops right behind SaxPayne, just out of the range of the smoke right there. Both men at full health. Oh, Duncan was turned around, and SaxPayne was able to take advantage of Duncan's indecisiveness. Duncan not sure whether to go ahead and run around right there, and it's back to a 2-point lead from Duncan. Duncan gets 1 shot in. He's in trouble right now because Sax has his 2 bursts. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is for 3rd place of quarter 2. Duncan stun locks SaxPayne, going for that 1-hit stick. That's just a little bit too far of a range for that 1-hit stick, and Duncan gets tickled to death. And SaxPayne gets tickled to death by Duncan. SaxPayne now running out of time, but he goes ahead and gets that quick one right there. Uses the 1-hit stick for the quick execution. 2 minutes left, so SaxPayne's gonna have to push this to get this a little bit better and to get this corner fair. Oh, 2 headshots! I'm surprised the helmet went off right there. Duncan knocked off SaxPayne's samurai helmet. Dunkin trying to retreat. SaxPayne getting some bullets in that booty. Dunkin back to full health, gets another 2 shots, and just like that, the speed, the efficiency, the releasing of the aim and going back in is working in Dunkin's favor. And that speed is just too much to handle for SaxPayne's burst right now. Out goes the smoke, it misses, and Molotov is in Dunkin's hand, keeping Sax at bay. A couple of misses, and out goes the Molotov. And just like that, all the ingredients, all the stuff in the goodies of Dunkin's bag is making Sax run out of time right now, ladies and gentlemen. Just no doubt in my mind, Dunkin's going to get this 3rd place win unless craziness happens. Sax gets 1 burst, and again, 20 down percent doesn't matter. Dude, 2 tap down. Dunkin. No, it is walking his way to that 3rd place finish in the quarter 2. We have quarter 3 and quarter 4 still coming up, and then at the end, the finishers will enter a final 4 tournament. Dunkin doing some nice things celebratory between the two, sportsmanship between Dunkin and SaxPayne. What a great match between these two. There's no shame to take 4th place in a 1v1 competition in this high thing tournament, and I'm excited to see what happens when there is. Why are you taking out the aggression on the van? What did the van do to you? I'm excited to see what quarter 3 happens when there is no shorty action at play. 5 seconds left. Both men, again, exchanging celebratory taunts. Thank you so much to Bobbybarks for having me on. And Dunkin gets 3rd place in quarter 2. Congratulations, SaxPayne. GG's.
Time will change